Hey, what is up? Today with the Sennheiser Momentum 4 Wireless. Sonova's acquisition of Sennheiser's consumer audio business have left many of us wondering, what's next for the future of Sennheiser's highly successful Momentum line? Now, can the Momentum 4 Wireless keep up with the competition and improve significantly upon its 3-year-old predecessor? Well, there's only one way to find out. Diving straight into the design, the Momentum 4 Wireless abandons its long-term traditional look for a more modern and simplistic aesthetic. However, unlike the PXC552, the Momentum 4 Wireless takes cues from recent models offered by its competitors, such as the Bose noise-cancelling headphones 700, Apple AirPods Max, and even the Sony 1000X M5. Is it a great design change? Well, it depends on which model we are comparing it to. If we compare it to the old Momentum 3 Wireless, it is miles better since it now is a slimmer and less bulky package when stowed. If we compare it to the newer competitors, my stand is a love-hate relationship, as this model does not stow into a much compact form, such that it folds flat and upwards. But there's nothing wrong with a design like this, since it has been the go-to method for headphones these days. With a large footprint comes a larger case, and yes, the hardshell carrying case included is now bigger in dimensions, but with its perks. For one, it has now dedicated slots for accessories such as our legacy friend here, the airplane adapter, a 1.2mm, 2.5mm to 3.5mm audio cable, a mesh pouch to store our paperwork, as well as a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. Now back to the headphones. From the top, we have a headband covered with a fabric material with the Sennheiser logo plastered on both sides in a subtle finish. The undersides now use a soft rubber finish that grips onto my head and hair decently well. The headband isn't the thinnest, but of just enough width to keep it stable for long periods of wear. The sleek yet premium plastic arm extenders are now shifted to the lower parts of the headphone, nearer to the ear cups, and they do not click in steps or make any noises. It works as good as previous generations, has enough resistance for the ear cups not to shift the set length. Both arm extenders bear the silver Sennheiser logo, with the headphones having a much softer, thicker and deeper leather cushions, which is meant for providing for a comfortable experience, even for users who wear spectacles like myself. The depths of the ear cups are significant too, of which your ears will never touch any part of the inside fabric. I have got to say, this material fits snugly around your head with little to no clamping force. Onto the exterior of the headphones, it gives off this luxurious feel and subtle elegance with a matte-like finish. Although it's made of mostly plastic to keep it lightweight for extended periods of wear, the headphones do pick up fingerprint smudges and facial oils quite easily in day-to-day use. Controlling the rest of the playback functions are on the right ear cup, and this time we're finally getting touch controls. Now swipe down for volume down, swipe up for volume up, swipe towards the front for the next track, and swipe backwards for the previous track. A single tap will play and pause, and a double tap will activate transparency mode. Transparency mode is a feature that allows users to instantly pause the music and deactivate noise cancelling so that you can hear others when people want to talk to you. Alternatively, you can use two fingers to pinch on the touchpad to activate and gradually increase the amount of noise cancelling, or stretch out on the touchpad to gradually increase the transparency mode. However, I found that this gesture isn't all that useful since I didn't get it to work at all. Now you may change certain settings from the music playback being paused when transparency is activated, and how much level of transparency is relevant to your use case. You're also able to do the traditional way of removing your headphones from your head, and there will be a proximity sensor to sense that you did and pause the music automatically. For calls, there's yet another set of controls. A single tap will answer or end the phone call, while a double tap will switch from the first call to the second call. Meanwhile, tapping and holding for 2 seconds will end the call. Mute the microphones by pressing the power button that is underneath the right ear cup once. The power button enables the smart assistant of Alexa, Google or Siri while in use, and controls the power functionality when long pressed. 5 white LEDs are found next to it to give you a visual battery life status in real time. It is worth noting that the headphones do automatically power on when you tilt the ear cups from a stored position to its wearing form, and will go into Bluetooth pairing mode by holding down the power button for 5 seconds until the LEDs turn green. It takes about 2 hours to charge the headphones from a dead battery, with the headphones having quick charge which only require 5 minutes of charging for 3 hours of playback. Definitely one of the quickest charging speeds and longest battery lives for a travel-friendly headphone. Excellent and energetic is how I describe the sound of the Momentum 4 wireless. With its large 42mm drivers, the Sennheiser signature sound is back again, and this time even better. So let's start off with the bass response. In short, it's deep, punchy and tight. It never managed to distort at loud volumes or maximum volumes, and does not bleed into the mids when it's at low volume level. The bass depth is on par with previous generation Momentum 3 wireless and miles ahead of the Sony WH-1000X Mark V, AirPods Max or Bose NC700s. The overall sound signature of the new Momentum 4 wireless is much cleaner and tighter. The highs sound decently bright and are filled with plenty of details, and the mids do sound extremely crisp, especially with the help of the equalizer tuning that is found in the Smart Control app that really helps to configure the sound to your ears. The soundstage isn't as wide as the mind-blowing AirPods Max spatial audio, but indeed wider than the Sony WH-1000X Mark V. The instrument separation is excellent, with distinct left and right channels being heard clearly. If you are not so much of an EDM or hip-hop fan, I'm glad to report that the headphones work perfectly with all other genres ranging from pop to jazz, after you fiddle with the customizable sound settings in the Smart Control app, available for download on the App and Play Store. In the app, you'll first see the My Devices page where you can select which compatible Sennheiser device to delve into. Thereafter, you'll be greeted with the selected device settings where the battery life status is shown, as well as the option to manage your headphones connection to your devices. Next, there is an equalizer setting which you can choose to customize your very own or choose from presets. There are presets like rock, pop, dance, hip hop, classical and movie. Different presets work well with different music genres, and I personally prefer the dance preset. You can select any presets available and further tune it and rename it to become your own custom setting. Additionally, there is a bass boost option which I greatly enjoy using to boost my low frequencies, as well as a podcast mode where the equalizer will be disabled fully and set to Sennheiser's pre-made podcast mode. Should you happen to mess up doing any custom presets, a single press on the Restore All Sennheiser presets will revert all changes made. Now you can further take this experience deeper using the sound check feature, where you can play your favorite songs in the background where you choose from 3 options of low, mid and high frequencies that the app will boost to compensate for your hearing needs. Personally, I find that among the 3 options of A, B and C, I couldn't hear a difference. But I can definitely hear a slight difference to the sound if you pay attention and listen closely. At the end of it, I couldn't tell a huge difference before and after I used the sound check feature. Well, some additional tuning is better than nothing, I guess. Now just below this option, you will see the newest feature here, known as Sound Zones, where the app will automatically switch to a certain equalizer, ANC or transparent hearing setting when it detects that you have reached a frequent destination, like your office, school or at home. You can set up to 20 different zones, and each can be from a close radius accuracy of 100 meters to 1 kilometer from the selected location. The noise control settings will then tap into existing equalizer presets that you have set, and you will need to set what happens when you arrive and leave the location. Personally, I do not use this feature as it's quite gimmicky, as well as making it a great way to give away your location to Sennheiser too. Moving on, we have the Adaptive Active Noise Cancelling option, where you can control the setting using a slider from maximum ANC to maximum transparent hearing. Leaving the slider in the middle position will turn off all settings for passive noise isolation. Now, transparent hearing allows you to hear your ambient surrounding sound so that you can always hear the next train announcement or traffic noise to stay safe. Comparing Sennheiser's transparent hearing to the AirPods Max, I'll give the edge to Apple's transparency mode, as simply the most natural sounding transparency. They seem to know what to filter out and take in. If you like your music to auto pause when you enable transparent hearing, the option is also possible by clicking into the setting. You may also set wind noise reduction from off, auto or max. Onto the Discover tab, you can read and catch up on the latest Sennheiser press release and news where they will share their latest product offerings and possibly entice you to buy them. In all cases, it's possibly the least important and useful feature in the app. In the settings, you may update the latest firmware updates, enable or disable comfort call, on-head detection, and smart pause, which will pause your music for you to hear someone when you remove your headphones from your ear. And this time it works on either ear cups. You may also set the duration for auto power off, ranging from a range of 50 minutes to an hour. At the bottom, a factory reset of the app settings is possible, together with the ability to show or hide individual tiles to show on the home page. You can easily check the current codecs used and the model name too. In terms of call qualities, the headphone uses two beam-forming microphone arrays of 4 mics to capture your voice. The caller on the other hand feedback that the microphones picked up significantly less surrounding noise, but my voice do sound a little muffled and robotic. Wind noise reduction was not too bad as hardly any wind noise could get through, even though it's quite strong outdoors. However, when put against the AirPods Max's superior call quality, it sadly fails to beat the competition. Now let's jump into the sound quality and noise cancelling test. Do use headphones to get the full experience. Testing 1, 2, 3. This is a mic quality test of the Sennheiser Momentum 4 wireless. Adaptive ANC in 3, 2, 1. Turning off adaptive ANC in 3, 2, 1. Decreasing ANC in 3, 2, 1. ANC off. Transparency mode on. Increasing ANC in 3, 2, 1. Maximum ANC. Hey you, new to our channel, remember to hit the like button if you find this video helpful and share with someone who may need it. Do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new video reviews. Thank you for your support. Now back to our test.
Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
did you find a way to run from the city of the sun? You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. And I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice, raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice, raise your power, yeah.
They was sleeping, they was snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me? I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I can go hard like I'm a duty. Rebellions in my blood, there ain't no rule in me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny.
It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? We're the revolution. We're the revolution.
pray, but nothing comes out. I am looking for the better days. Seem like they just stay away whenever I try. There's so many things that I keep in my mind. My friends keep me out and it hurts every time. With all the emotions I built up inside, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight. Cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time.
Yeah. Shawty loves it, yeah. Loves that I'm a dog. They don't want it, yeah. They scared of what I know. Told you the budget, yeah. I gotta get my own. Shout out my bros, this right here deserves a toast, yeah. A lot of people back home on my back and they know. Trying to get on my line, cause the people I know. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. I'm on the way, tell them I don't play. Yeah, I'm on the move, trying to get my pay. I might just move on and watch and pray. Yeah, I'm on the way, I'm on my way. Yeah. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. Loves that I'm a dog. Yeah.
In terms of connectivity, the Momentum 4 Wireless supports the latest and greatest aptX Adaptive, aptX, AAC and SBC codecs together with Bluetooth version 5.2. The battery life peaks at an impressive 60 hours per use with ANC. The headphones connectivity to the app is perfect as able to detect my headphones when it's already connected via Bluetooth all the time. You watch videos or movies with this, they do not have any latency in the audio transmission. Just like previous generations, you may use a USB-C cable or the included 2.5mm to 3.5mm audio cable for wired music playback on Android devices only. Do take note that using a USB-C cable should only be a temporary in a crunch kind of moment use, as I found that there was a huge volume dip that only maxes out to around 70% of its full volume compared to when you use it wirelessly or with the audio cable. If you are using an iOS device, only the 2.5 to 3.5mm cable works for wired music playback, with the volume remaining largely the same when using wirelessly. In both use cases, the noise cancelling or transparent hearing can be activated when the headphones have battery life remaining. In all, the Sennheiser Momentum 4 Wireless still represents the pinnacle of sound when it comes to recommending a wireless travel headphone. Strong adaptive noise cancelling technology, lightweight modern design, and a massive 60-hour battery life coupled with a comprehensive app are formulas to help it stay on top of the pack when it comes to recommending quality. It's highly recommended for daily use and long flights. Two colors of black and white are available for users of different genders and styles. Thank you for watching, and please check out our written review over at daradiser.com/Sennheiser Momentum 4 Wireless. You may also like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more.